So, guys, Gavin Newsom is replacing Feinstein with some radical black lesbian by the last name of Butler. And he has gone outside the state to find her, is to bring her in. So, again, we truly got to realize what they're doing here. They're replacing her with an affirmative action hire because, again, a few years ago, he said that he would replace her with a black female.
This is a yes or no answer that you could give me. If, in fact, Dianne Feinstein were to retire, will you nominate an African-American woman to restore the seat that Kamala Harris is no longer in the United States Senate? And do you have a name in mind?
I have multiple names in mind. We have multiple names in mind, and the answer is yes.
Think about it if that were the other way around. If we're going to replace that person with a white man. It's like, yeah, there are more white men in office. But again, there are more white men in this country. There are more white people make up about 60% of the country. But if you're going outside the state to find a black female lesbian, I mean, come on. Come on, guys. We know what's going on here. And again, they're not looking for somebody that is going to actually be a free thinker. As somebody who's going to think for themselves, going to actually work for the people. No, they want to replace Feinstein with somebody who's going to toe the line. And that really is that's what the issue is. They're looking for someone to toe the line, to go along with the agenda, to go along with the narrative. All right, guys, man, this is from CBS. The woman chosen by Governor Gavin Newsom to replace the late Senator Dianne Feinstein will be the first black lesbian to serve in Congress in history, and the first openly LGBT senator from California, his office said Sunday night. LaFonza Butler has been selected to complete Feinstein's term, who died Friday at the age of 90 after serving in the U.S. Senate from 1992 until her death.
Governor Gavin Newsom has appointed a new senator to fill the seat of the late Dianne Feinstein. Alphonsa Butler, she's the head of the group Emily's List, which works to elect Democratic women. She will be the third black woman to ever serve in the Senate, as well as the first openly LGBTQ person to represent California. Butler will serve until the winner of the state's next Senate election. That's November 2024. Feinstein died last week at the age of 90.
Gavin Newsom had promised to fill Dianne Feinstein's seat with a black woman if she were to resign. Well, now that she's passed, he's made good on his promise, and he has appointed LaFonza Butler. She's a badass. Check out this video.
Since the dawn of patriarchy, women have had their power stolen. Time and again, we have been told what we can and cannot do, what choices we can and cannot make about our lives and our futures. But time and again, we have come together across race and across place to respond to questions about our rights with clarity and resolve. Our bodies belong to us. Our freedoms are not up for debate.
That's my new senator.
Guys, we truly get to recognize we don't live in a patriarchy. We live in a matriarchy, pretending this is a patriarchy. We truly do. Again, right now, everything is based upon feelings, how you feel. And again, we truly get to understand the feelings are real. They truly are not. They're subjective. You can have something happen and 5 different people feel 5 different ways about it. Because again, it's not real. It's subjective. So again, we truly have got to understand that. A patriarchy, things wouldn't be based upon feelings. They'd be based upon facts, upon logic.
We are living in a matriarchy. The illusion is that it's patriarchy. It is, in fact, a matriarchy. Everything that we are dealing with right now is because people are emotional. Women have power. Women are in positions of power, and we are more emotional than men. Most women are more emotional.
Again, we're pushing the whole idea that you should make decisions based upon those feelings, and those feelings aren't real. We truly have got to recognize that. Just because you feel a certain way about something doesn't mean you're right. We have got to understand that. We also have to understand that people are easily taken advantage of when they base all their decisions on the feelings. And again, they know this. What they do is they show you certain things on TV or whatever, and they get you to believe that that's the way it is. And they understand that you're going to make your choices based upon your feelings. They understand that. They get that. And that's what they're advocating. And that's what this woman is advocating.
We now know who will fill her seat for the next 13 months.
It's an old friend of the governor's, LaFonza Butler. She will go from being the president of something called Emily's List to being a senator from California. According to Politico, she is registered to vote in Maryland and based in D.C. Her work involves fundraising for pro-choice female Democratic candidates. And she could be one herself, since Newsom did not put any restrictions on her joining the crowded field running for the permanent Senate seat in California. Butler has a deep background working for unions, and with the announcement, Newsom delivered on his promise to give the job to a black woman. Butler will now be the only black female in the Senate and the first openly gay one. Newsom said tonight she has always stood up for what is right, and he's confident that she will be able to carry the baton left by Senator Feinstein to break glass ceilings and fight for all Californians. Nobody knows if Butler will run for the full term next November, but incumbents hold a powerful advantage over their rivals. And their rivals are three other prominent Democrats in the race: Bay Area Congresswoman Barbara Lee, along with Representatives Adam Schiff and Katie Porter. Presumably Republicans will also field a Senate candidate.
And we have got to understand that there is no way that Adam Schiff is going to be elected to that spot. No way in hell. Man, he might be a leftist. Man, he might be far left, but he's white. He's white. So he's definitely not going to be elected to that position. Definitely not. And not only is he white, but he is a man. Again, a white man. Ooh, evil. That truly is in their eyes. So again, there's no way in hell. And as far as a Republican, I definitely don't think so. I don't think so one bit. But I mean, again, stranger things have happened. But in my lifetime, California, they've gone from somewhat Republican to, and I'm not that old, but to not only blue, but woke blue. I mean, blue. I mean, crazy blue. I mean, not prosecuting criminals blue. Letting people go with a slap on the wrist for assaulting people blue. Tearing stuff up, looting. Again, that kind of blue. We truly have to understand what they're doing. And again, man, this black lesbian, leftist, man, she's not going to do anything for California, let alone this country. Not a thing. People like her, they will be the downfall of what this country has built itself up to be. And again, we have seen over the last decade or so just absolute destruction. What they're advocating, what they're bringing about. Again, the whole thing, they love the family unit being destroyed. Again, what did Black Lives Matter originally advocate for? Again, the destruction of the family unit. That is what they originally advocated for. We have to understand that. And again, we need people, we need families, mothers and fathers and kids growing up right in this country. We need that. But again, that's not what they want. That's not what they want at all. Again, it's all about freedom one. It's all about the whole climate thing, your carbon footprint. It's all about the whole climate thing. So again, they want to have smaller families. They don't want to have as many kids out there. And again, these families, these gay and lesbian families, they can't have kids. They can't. Now again, I'm not saying anything bad about gay or lesbian, no. But we truly get to understand that they don't have kids. They're not going to procreate. They're not going to build up our country. Again, we need to focus on the people that are providing us with the next generation, that are providing us with the people that will take the reins. That's what we need to focus on. And that's what we used to focus on, but we don't anymore. Again, what they're doing is people like LaFonza, they're telling women, again, live your best life. You don't need no man. Go out there and do whatever you want to do. Go out there and be the best person you want to be. And if you get pregnant, then, abort it. Get rid of it. That's your right. And you're being played. You're being played. Again, they're telling you which you will find no meaning in. No meaning at all. And again, just living your life for pleasure, for whatever. Man, just live your life for whatever high you can get off of something. They're telling you basically to be a drug addict. Again, to get your high off, whatever. No meaning to your life. And if you by chance happen to get pregnant, again, abort it. Get rid of it. It's your right. Your right as a woman. They're playing you. And you don't even see it. They're telling you not to get married, not to settle down, not to have kids, not to be responsible. They're telling you that is a way to a bad life, a meaningless life. That is what people like LaFonza are telling you. And they're wrong. They're truly evil. We have got to recognize that. Again, this next generation that's coming up is truly scary. They will give away the rights. They will give away this country. We truly have got to recognize that. They're scared. They don't want to be called, the wrong pronoun. They don't want to, they're going to get offended. So they will give away the rights as long as you affirm them. Make them feel good. Cuddle them. We truly got to recognize, man, what is happening. But hey, guys, if you would, please like, subscribe, and leave a comment down below. Thanks.
You son of a